Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jafnhaarpall, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Suzuki GSX R1000 with the Euro 4 exhaust removed. Got a Yoshi R11 can on there to make it sound sweet. So before we head off, let's just have a little walk around the bike and have a look at the specs. So, features. Ooh, let's have a look at that bad boy. The key features. So it's 1000cc, 4-cylinder power plant with cutting edge digital engine management. We shall see. 3 rider selectable maps. I've already had a look at that on the digital screen. But it does look nice with that Yoshimura can on it, other than the big massive bulky thing they've got in it usually. Which makes a change, because we don't want to see that shit, do we? We want to see specifications. So 4-cylinder, 4-stroke, liquid cooled, 6-speed constant match with a slipper clutch. All good stuff. 17.5 litre fuel capacity. I've just put 5 litres in it, so it should be right. Seat height 810mm. It's lovely and comfy for me. I'm 6'3" or just under. And it's about 200 horsepower. So let's go have a look skis what it's like. Yes, that's nice. So the gear lever's mounted up there, the rod, rather than level like normal bikes. You've got stupid reflectors on the side. I don't know if that's part of the new spec to release it on the road, but I like that aggressive front. It's got a quite aggressive front on it with the air intake with a single light. Indicators built on the side. Let's go have a little ride. So let's have a look at it, baby. Look at all that. So you got the revs around the side that go up around there. You got gear indicator. You got the DMS settings and the traction control settings. I've got it set at 8. I've had a little go on it at 6. But you could adjust it. Recommended between 6 and 10 for on the road use. Then you take the traction control off for the track. Basic setup on here. You got the modes on the left to adjust everything you need on the screen. Obviously you got pass, indicator, horn, hazards at the bottom there, and to start the engine you just need that on the right hand side. There you go. You can see the revs going up. It sounds beautiful with that Yoshi exhaust. I know you got your basic standard settings with trip, etc. Trip, how many miles you've done, degrees on the bottom left, and then your fuel gauge with the time, which I think is right at 1:45. Let's take this little bad boy out. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just going to have a little cruise around. Sounds beast with that exhaust on. Absolutely immense bike. 200 horses. So this has only just been released. If any of you haven't bought it or are thinking about buying it, I would recommend come and taking a test ride. I really like that little computer now that they've got. I would recommend taking that Euro 4 can off and putting a Yoshimura exhaust on like this. It sounds immense. plenty of power through the gear range, as you would expect from a Leader sports bike. Not immense amounts of torque, but it'll pull in every gear, so you're not too worried about that. And it sounds immense. There's just power everywhere. I absolutely love it. And it's really, really comfy for my height, which was really unexpected. I was expecting to feel really cramped. What an amazing machine. I'm not going to film it because it's a demo bike. That exhaust sounds absolutely beast. It's got a very aggressive front end, which obviously makes it absolutely beast when you come up behind people. So I like that little computer. Air 15 degrees, so it's not the warmest day today, but it's fairly warm. The super clutch is absolutely amazing. It really works. I think it's going to really help you. I can feel it really kicking in when I'm changing gear. And I don't know how much it's cost in dollars, but it's about 14 grand. Brakes are really good and steady. I think the Nissan ones, I'm not even touching the brake, it just slowing me down to the speed I want. It's very delicate. Beautiful machine, beautiful. I'm really comfy. Ergonomics on it are absolutely immense. It's everything you could actually want. All I need to do now is test ride the CBR and the ZX-10. But for Suzuki, they've really pulled out the bag for this one. And that exhaust makes the whole experience so much better. If I test rode one with a Euro can on it, a Euro 4 can, it would have been so fucking gay. It must shed so much more weight. Taking that stock can off. So 4th gear down to 30. Let's see how good this torque is. Plenty of torques. Not the most I've had, but there you go, 20 mile an hour, 4th gear. All I'd recommend is some grips on the side of your tank. My knees are sliding about a bit when I'm trying to grip the bike. So even with a quarter throttle, maybe a bit more, you can see the traction control light flashing up, so you know it's working. It feels so light. The vibrations on it are not as much as I expected. The traction control set of 8. I had a little go on 6. It's actually even more fun, but for the purpose of a test ride, I've flung it back to 8, just so I don't take any more rubber off that rear wheel. It does tend to go up. 8 seems to be alright, but when I was at 6, the front end seems to come up in the lower gears. So it's just be wary of if you're not used to that kind of stuff happening, front wheel coming up. We set it to a higher traction control. So 10's the highest, 1's the lowest. 6 to 10 are for road use, or recommended for road use. Entirely up to you how you ride. I'm not going to tell you how to ride. But this sounds absolutely epic. Hopefully the camera picks up. So I've had a little go, I've had a little bit of a dual carriageway, had a few roundabouts. I want to see what it's like doing a long distance, travelling in a straight line. That's why I chose this road. I knew it was going to be busy before we left anyway. Sun's coming out now. That can sounds wicked. 4,000 revs. And 6th gear, just doing 50 miles an hour. Traction control's clicking in there, just opening the throttle a tiny bit. So there you go, so 70 miles an hour. It's about 5,000 revs, as you can see there. Yeah, top gear. Miles per gallon, I'm averaging about 40, which is alright. It's actually pretty good for this type of bike. And this bike's so light. Feels like a jet engine. The brakes are really good, especially when combined with the front and rear brake combined. So smooth, it doesn't feel like the front end's coming down, sinking, especially with the back brake applied. Let's go down here, I don't know where this goes. So smooth. So that computer is really good actually, I really like that, having a computer there. It's just 20 miles an hour past the school. It's a classic car shade. Classic cars, classic cars. That slipper clutch is so good. But yeah, I don't know whether double bubble screen would send the airflow a different way like they normally do, but the way this is set up at the minute, I'm not having any trouble at all. It's quite windy today as well, and I'm not having any trouble with anything, any of the wind. The wind's directed past my helmet, each side, past my neck. Maybe that's just because of my height, maybe, I don't know. I'm a bit big, to be honest, I'm a bit tall. I can't duck down and look behind the visor. But yeah, the ergonomics on this are absolutely immense. There is nothing at the minute I can fault about this bike, except that if you're any taller than me, you're gonna have fun trying to cramp yourself onto it. The position that my knees are bent in are not as length forward as I thought it would be. If you are thinking about looking at one of these, have a little go. Make sure you have a Yoshi R11 can on it, or at least anything without the Euro 4. I'd get that changed immediately. They look ugly, and that's obviously shed a load of weight putting this new one on. On that aggressive front, looks mean. Sounds beautiful. So yeah, by all means, do as everyone else does all the time. Look for reviews online, what other people are saying. But always give it a test ride first. Always come and have a look for yourself. Because this video does not do this justice. Absolute amazing machine. There you go, 45 miles to empty, 40.3 miles to the gallon. so not the most economical thing. So guys, if you like this, please subscribe. I'm going to be doing reviews all the time in the upcoming months. I have a motovlog coming out weekly, and usually a music motovlog as well. So if you like this video, give it a subscribe and a like, and you can watch me follow courses doing 14 mile an hour roundabout. So cheers guys, till next time.